Alright, I know I'm like a minute or two late. It's kind of a mess right now. Pull this up. I was trying to get level 1 done before the stream, but didn't quite make it in time. So we're on the tail end of it instead. Welcome on in. Hello everyone. I know it's been a few days. Yeah, I was resetting level 1 just to try and get a triple spawn again, and I got triple animal, which is like... it's pretty good, but we're running out of smalls to kill stuff with, and orbs are in danger of being destroyed. Also just like really bad rolls, 3.7s, I think this is a 3.6, we got another 3.7, so just bad rolls in general. We're missing out on like 2,000 or 3,000 just from that. But I'm gonna try and get a couple more animal kills if I can. I just don't have a lot of smalls left. But we were quite fortunate because we do have a music box to spawn enemies with. So an abrupt start, but I really wanted to get a run that at least finished like level 2 or 3. I won't be streaming that long tonight. But yeah, Hellfire Gas, Skeleshoot, or Skelefire, Semi. Giving up away from level 4? I'm not giving up, I died last stream, so I'm starting over. I won't be going for level 4 this stream, I'm just getting like level 2 or 3, so I can have the run ready. If it takes anywhere as long as it pretty much did last time, then I'm not going to finish level 4 at all on the stream. He was already low health. A minimum roll. Terrible. Terrible orb. It's very hard because 2 games came out that I really want to play. Oblivion and Expedition 33. Both are games I'd rather play right now, but I wanted to make some progress on this again. Just because it's kind of important. Why don't you play those? I wanted to just get some of this started, because it's hard to start runs for this. I'll play some of that probably later tonight, but I have other things I also need to get done. I'll play those for the recordings, though. But for the stream, I'll work on this. Alright, yeah, I don't have a lot of smalls left. Let's go to the music box. It's over in the kitchen. I could try to get the animals to damage each other, but it's a little unreliable, I'd say. I don't really like this spot. Maybe I'll jump into the cart and see if I can manage. Would you recommend it? I love Lone Star. I want to make more content for that too. It's just everything is kind of piling up. Oblivion, Lone Star, R.E.P.O, Expedition 33, and then my other hobbies. So I do want to make more Lone Star content. Alright. We'll try and make this work. Fall down. Doesn't quite fit. I think I have to like... oh, it's just like a collision thing. It's fine. We'll make do. Put it on top of there, but I don't really want to do that. This thing's mostly broken. This one is going to be broken. We'll see if this is okay. As long as it isn't being damaged. We have our first guest. That, I think, just broke, actually. Awesome. My timing is all off with animals. Alright. 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 I really want to mess with anything else. It's like homework, but fun. Yeah, Lone Star. And just like content in general. Editing's not as fun. But I do plan to do... I plan to finish the Magicraft hero run that I started, like, way long ago. And then I'll be doing just, like, more general difficulty 9 content. Seed Science, playthroughs, different ships and stuff. I'll just go for all three and see if I can get them to kill each other for a little bit. And adding on to the list of things I want to do, I downloaded DaVinci Resolve because I'd heard it was pretty good, and I would like to learn how to edit in that, because I think that'll be able to do a lot more with it. Alright, that guy's having a good time. Oh, I was worried about that. But anything that we can get from this is like essentially just net money, so I might continue trying it a little bit. That's good. Music box is somehow still intact. I could try doing it in a different room, but I like how congested that little kitchen is. I feel like it gives us the best results. The devlog earlier, I thought it was whatever. Not to be like pessimistic, I feel like people have asked about the update multiple times, and they've answered multiple times by saying that it'll take longer. Unless I missed anything, I didn't hear a release date or even like an expectation for a release date, just to be more patient and so on. And that's fine. I just like, is what it is, I guess. But I wasn't all that interested. I was worried about that. Is it a bad spot? Decide to make the mimic in the end, it'd be nice. Only good thing was more footage of the museum. I feel like there isn't. If there's any more, I might try and kill him. Otherwise, I'll just take the orbs. Isn't much they can talk about. Yeah, they've already kind of discussed what's going to be coming in the update. New items, buffs, the museum, overcharge. So, it's just kind of an awkward dry period. It is interesting, though, because given how long the update's taking, if the game hadn't taken off the way it did, I wonder if the game would have gotten more content, or if it would have just been kind of left in its state, and then they would have moved on to other things. I can try and go on for a kill. Oh, he didn't hit the third hit. I was hoping to get a third one on the ground, but he left before that happened. Much they can talk about? Ah, it's alright. Alright, we'll just take our orbs and turn them in. We didn't get that many. I wanted... We might have like 20k, but I wanted a lot more. It's could have been like a 36k total, 42-ish if I got Shadow Child as well. Six months of updates and the game flopped. I mean, yeah, I just... I don't know, man. My friend. Yeah, we lost level 4 run. We lost level 4 run last stream at the end, sadly. So we're starting over. Let's see. I would have liked a hammer. We didn't get much. 16k plus 6 for 22. Double strength and a range. 1 health won't put us over 100. And we'll just hope for some mediums to use, I suppose. Mediums and or like a clown. Huntsman. Double shockwave and 1 stun. Pretty tragic. We could check up top, I suppose. Familiar with this. Alright, that didn't quite work. Slightly differently than the grenade. I understand that. Do you use the free HP exploit or not? I do not. Okay, come on, man. I mean, even if I get a duct tape grenade, would I buy? Oh, I can just use this. Why am I bothering with that? What am I doing? I do... Oh. See, here's the thing. Here's why I'm... like, this is why it sucks that I didn't get as much money as I wanted. And why I got the low rolls on all the orbs. Like, most of the orbs. So I could have had, like, an extra 2k to buy this. I really don't want to miss out on range, because it makes Huntsman more consistent. And I want double strength to prepare for... A, it makes using items easier to fight with. And it prepares me for getting to break points faster. I'm gonna go without the duct tape grenade, but I might regret this. I should have hoped for a decent enemy. And at best, duct tape grenade is 1 kill. We're gonna need multiple anyways. Let's see. I appreciate Okami. I'm not gonna be streaming long enough to beat level 4. Ideally, I'll get to like level 2 or 3. This will be a shorter one. I've been playing for about 45 minutes before stream to get level 1. A decent level 1. And I'll play for like an hour and a half or 2. It's just crazy though, because, you know, 6 months of updates. We're going on 2 months before the update. At this point, it's like, how many updates would they have shipped before the game was just pushed out into... Oh, hey, medium. Bad one, but... How many updates would they have managed to get before the game shipped? It flopped at this point. I know how much success can drive motivation to do things. I wonder how much longer it would have taken. Two strength is feeling pretty good. A lot of balls. 10k is quite high. It's not impossible, necessarily. Let me check around. Just 2 vases, which is really bad news. Infinite grenade exploit, with duct tape if you buy it as it explodes. If you buy the 3 grenades, it spawns and it respawns the main item. I did not hear about that. That sounds very strange, though. I'm not sure you'd want a bunch of normal grenades. I'm guessing that like they're 2k each, but that's still very weird. Fan for spawning is really good. We're very happy about that. Another medium. Reaper kinda sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I need to save what I can. Oh, there's a peeper. So I want to try and double up with impact and then... That's not bad. This might be a reset. Actually, if it's peeper, then it probably is a reset, because we're not gonna get 20,800 off of that. You think if it flopped, updates would be faster? Or slow because of high expectations? I wonder. I imagine the updates would look a lot different. Probably wouldn't have focused on the same stuff that they are right now. Feedback seems to be driving their updates. At least the first one. Yeah, with Peeper, we're not going to be able to do that. Why are you so happy, Semi? What's going on? 9.7 is still kind of high. Your video's doing well? Nice. I'm glad to hear about it, Semi. Let's see. Huntsman would be very nice, actually. Probably not gonna give it to me, though. Potion bottle's not bad. 2 strength makes a lot of items more usable. Potion bottle's one of them. Alright, we're not gonna fight with a plate. Fantastic. This is a really good room. Double hourglass and 1 clown. Hourglass is essentially useless. Honestly, the Lone Star, back on Lone Star, fantastic game. Probably one of the better roguelikes that's come out recently. To be fair, it was in early access for like a year. So it's a new game for us, because we never played it when it first released. I'm sure a lot of stuff was added in that year. But it's still great. Like, a ton of random talents and roles, enemies, bosses. There are some problems that I have with it, but I overall enjoy it a lot. Duck. So then something else is also active. I'd like to find out what it is. Oh, we have triple upstream, I think. That's interesting. That might be really bad, but we'll see. Upstreams are kind of jank to hit with items. The range will help. .1 is terrible. Thanks, Semi. What do I want to use to smash them? They get stunned by smalls, thankfully. So I'd like to use smalls. And they have a lot, and they have very little health. Animals kind of suck because they have so much. And chefs are really jank. They'll usually hurt themselves a lot, so I don't have to worry about dealing full damage to them. Given that I don't really need this, I'll just use it first. There's 1 down. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. I want to say it's 3. I haven't had this in so long. Kind of forgot it could happen with upstreams. Range is the best upgrade. Third one could have despawned already. Most likely did. Touch it down there. Grab the orbs. Hey Yosef, welcome back. Glad you could pop in for a bit. 4,000 is average. I do want to collect all my smalls. I'm gonna need them to kill stuff. It just sucks because it's Academy, so we have no spawning items right now on level 2. We're gonna be waiting a good while on this. Hey, Mr. Murky, welcome back. You chose a good time. Great time. We're gonna have to wait for a bunch of enemies to respawn. .4 is really good. I like that. And then second extractor. See, if I had 4 strength already, this would be free. Busy week, I feel ya. I've got so much I want to get done, and I haven't really gotten it done. The release of Oblivion, and now Expedition 33, and like I want to do Lone Star, and I want to do R.E.P.O and other hobbies, and it's just, it's painful. Did I check all this already? I didn't. I don't really want to use book, maybe as a last resort. Mess around with it. I'd like to get out of here without taking any damage. The margin's kind of small, because if I get chained, it's like 3 guaranteed hits for 10 each. So I can only really afford like 2 chains. And if they all get me at the same time, I might just be dead straight up. Because it's instance-based and not global. And that would really suck. I could try and cheese them though. From up top somewhere, but they can jump. At least we're done with the extraction. That's nice. Take it's better, I appreciate it. Take my extra $700, thank you. But I never played the original Oblivion. I tried, and I bounced right off of it. The game was too offensive to look at. And so I just kind of left it, and I left it alone. Never to return. So this is like a new game for me, essentially. A new Elder Scrolls. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the experience of just like getting sidetracked by everything and exploring, and even the fighting is solid. It's still like Skyrim fighting, but it's maybe some slight polish. Anyways, I'll probably try and cheese from up top. You're a little too heavy because of Clown, I think. What's that Clown up here? A little too high. Oh, I can't lift it, just too many items in general, I suppose. I couldn't get anywhere to hide. I should have gone behind the door, actually. That would have been a much smarter choice. Snuck up on me. That's what I was afraid of. I didn't think he'd be back so soon, but I guess it was about time for that. I cannot believe it. At least it was only 1 hit, though. But that kind of stuff is really what drives me nuts. Scrollbar doesn't work as well for me on upstream. more inconsistent. Alright, one down. Handful more to go. I watched like 80% of Skyrim content on YouTube. Yeah. You watched it, love to try it too. Appreciate it. Yeah. It is a ton of fun. I mean, I've barely played it. I've only gotten like 4 or 5 hours into it, and haven't even done like the first main quest after the prologue. I've explored like a handful of locations at most. But try to get set up in here. I have the time, so I'll grab the orb. Man, I really want to get out of here with positive health. I really hate taking damage in the first few levels, because it just eats up my money. But double, triple spawn is nice. Once last level and once now. I think I'll have enough items to kill everything, given that they don't have nearly as much health. The good news is I have most of, I think it's most of, I have most of a ice cream sundae waiting for me in my freezer. And I'm going to eat it after I'm done here, and I'm going to be very happy with myself. Alright, let's go ahead and pop up here. I don't think the box is tall enough, because I'll jump up both boxes and get me. Semi, I guess a number 279. That is my guess. I thought about trying to pull up Expedition 33 or Oblivion right now and just like play it, but I think my internet would tear itself apart if I tried to use NVIDIA GeForce right now. Stream this and stream the game. Probably wouldn't go very well. Oh. Yeah, it's already Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's already Friday. I just can't believe. I feel like the last 9 weeks have gone by and just the briefest of flashes. I remember when R.E.P.O was first getting on, and I was first making videos on it, and those were like a pretty good slow 2 weeks, and then the next like 6 just passed. I just can't believe it. We're safe up here at least. Maybe I'll test and see if I can actually hit stuff down below. I can get pretty close. I'll figure it out. Try and cheese under a bed as well, because they can't fit under the bed. Nothing can fit under the bed besides you. Also, unrelated, even if you don't plan to play Expedition 33 on your own, it's not your kind of game, the soundtrack, the OST is so good. Like, just the first few songs I'm already, like, absolutely just vibing to. I'm not usually one for OSTs on games, but I can't wait to hear more from it as I play. They uploaded, like, all 8 hours of the music that the developers did on their YouTube when the game dropped. It's in order as well, so you can kind of like avoid spoilers if you want to. Man, I can't wait though. Oh, it's fine. I'm not worried about people fall. If people fall asleep or leave or come back or do whatever, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. One day, Floof will return, or he won't. Floof hasn't been around in a while. That's fine. These streams are not as entertaining, or just not as much going on. It's kind of the harm of streaming Orb Only. But I knew that when I was starting it. The video will eventually come out, and all will be right in the world. Yeah, they were for some people. Actually, Orb Only is pretty good because the thrill of monsters what make me like R.E.P.O. Yeah, it is fun. It's fun when things are going on. This is the not fun part for watching, and I guess for playing to an extent as well. I know Psycho's been doing a lot more Orb Only, but I mean he's using mods just fine. Honestly, using the mods that he has make it a very different experience, kind of a different sort of challenge. Watching him get destroyed by gnomes every time is really funny because they spawn instantly essentially because of the way that the mod works, and so his orbs are just constantly getting destroyed. A guy copied your idea and edited the video, got 15k views. Oh, you mean Huxo? Oh, I don't care. The idea, I mean, calling it my idea is kind of strange. I may have been the first one to try it on YouTube, but that doesn't really mean that it's mine. I don't really own the idea. Oh, the duck is back. I forgot about the duck, because he died first. Guess I'll go and kill him. But Huxo's grinding on. Best of luck to him. We'll try and kill Duck real quick. .7k? Good. No one would think it even works. Yeah, I mean... Oh crap. I heard him and I couldn't get away. That was... You suck. He spawned early. Well, maybe not early, but he spawned sooner than I would have liked. It's insane. I cannot get the scroll to work, man. I don't know, man. I just can't. And overheads are difficult just because it's like depth perception. You have to track the target. It's a small target and as it moves. So it's just like overheads would be better and more consistent if I could land them, which in itself is inconsistent. This jerk. He's waiting for me. .6, another bad roll. Hitting his feet works better. I'll give it a shot. The others should be back pretty soon. I killed them within... I killed the first two within a similar time frame. Just kind of post up here. He shouldn't spawn behind me. There's nowhere to really spawn behind. Post up. I gotta keep my eyes peeled because they're very fast. Any second he could just come around the corner. I am curious though to see how Huxo tackles just the grindiness of level 4 and beyond. Because like I have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be like, and I've already sort of experienced that grindiness of it. So I'm curious, I'm just interested to see how Huxo handles it. Gotta come from somewhere. But yeah, I'm just curious, like in general, that kind of grindiness. A lot of people who either will attempt or will try it will just not conceptually think about like the limitations of orbs or what it takes to even have a possible level. And the answer is either a ton of grind or mods. Those are kind of the only two options you have for anything past level 3. Okay, hold on. Singularity go. You. The moment I put it down, Singularity Ghost Main is good. It's not like fully my type of music, but the general vibe is nice. I kind of like the scratchy type stuff, like the heavy, slow, scratchy stuff. That guy was actually just waiting for me to put that down. I can't believe him. Jesus. Alright, third one should be coming back in like a couple minutes or something. You have the forbidden knowledge. I mean, it's not even like... It's just a matter of, like, planning it out or just calculating what you have and what's possible. people can either find out the hard way by wasting their time or do it ahead and realize what awaits them in this challenge. I think Bread did Orb Only with a couple friends, or with like three friends. A couple days ago, I want to say. I didn't watch much of the stream. I haven't watched much of anything really the past few days. I've just been so lost in everything that's come out. But I don't think they used any mods, so I'm sure they had a rough time just trying to get anywhere with it. Better change that tier ranking now? Shoot, if I had known that their hitboxes were as bugged as they are, maybe I would have. Well, actually, no, they're still pretty. They're still worth being in S tier. But look, 4 strength and we're chilling. It's only an issue because we don't have 4 strength yet. This would be a free level if I had 4. All right, Mr. Murky. All right. Red. Stop with the bread. We'll come back soon. I mean, I'm at 1 HP. It's a really bad situation, because I'm going to have to spend a lot of money on HP. So I might as well just go for as much as I can, because if I die, then so be it. Would it suck to lose a 2 strength 1 range start? Hard to say. In regards to editing this kind of content, and editing Orb Only as a whole, most of my limitation was because I was using Adobe Premiere Rush, which is the free version of Adobe Premiere Pro, and Rush is really bad. It's not terrible, but it's very basic. I at least give it props for not having a watermark. And I guess if you want something basic, just for the sake of like basic cuts and splits, it's fine. That's what I did for most of my stuff. It's just cutting out or trimming out segments. DaVinci Resolve gives me a chance to invest a lot more, but it's kind of like going from the kiddie pool to the 12-foot section. There's a lot to DaVinci. It'll take me a while to learn it, and just running the software will likely be difficult. I've had crashes with the program for Rush, so I can't imagine how many times I'll have crashes in DaVinci, just because my system locks up. It's also part of the problem. You don't realize how valuable having a high-end system is for editing, but it is helpful. How did you live? There's a health gate mechanic type thing in the game. It really only applies to small damage sources, so enemies like Upscream. I think Rugrat can apply if it throws something very small at you, but Upscream, Reaper, Duck, Rugrat, Animal even, I think can work as well if you're at exactly 2 HP. But on the final hit that would have killed you, it instead sets you to 1 HP, essentially. So that's why I survived. It's a very niche mechanic. It doesn't really play a part in most instances, but comes out here and there. Used to edit for your parents' work. It's mentally consuming, especially if you have another job. Yeah. How are you back before? I must have missed an Upscream, because you shouldn't be back before the other Upscream. And I don't really want to risk... Like, if Upscream spawns and chases me, I'm screwed. But the closest... If we die, we die. Greed wins out. There he is. Oh, I'm glad that broke. Actually, I didn't even process in my mind that was going to bounce. Forgot it was a frog. And I'll grab an item just in case to have with me. Come on, duck. Let's give you a little go. The respawn timers are getting much shorter now because we've been here for so long. Too scary, man. That is not. Alright, fine. I tried to cheese and I got cheesed instead. Fantastic. Every day you learn something new. Every enemy, man. Every enemy's got like at least one bug. At least one little quirk. You just can't help it. There was a moment of hope, too. Because it took a second or two for him to land and then hit me. So I was like, oh, I'm fine. It wasn't. Big honking thing. Check the dead end real quick, I suppose. It's a shame. Well, lesson learned. Don't use beds against upstreams. They'll do that. I'm sort of surprised they took damage too, because the damage from upstream comes from... I want to say it comes from the collision, not the stream itself. So it's like the impact damage that kills you. There are times where you can be thrown and not take damage from upstream. So I thought that would be one of them, but... there's no justice in this world. What's already here? Maybe I didn't open that door. Oh. How did you get there? Genuine question. Should be at 1 HP. We're pretty close to it. are you still alive? He's not dead. I missed. Hello? Okay. Good lord, man. You should probably not repost the same short 5 times. I'm pretty sure that's against YouTube's guidelines and terms of service. They don't like when people repost stuff like that. Come here, you jerk. I don't want to use a medium. I know where he's going, hang on. 7.2 is really good. There might have been a fan in the corner of my eye, but I wasn't sure. Can you get fans level 1? I don't remember enough. West. 2.6 is good. Going to check. Okay, I disagree with that being too much. But so be it. Now we have to check if there's a fan or something to spawn. There is a fan. I wasn't crazy. And maybe we'll have another medium as well. Before I spawn stuff, I'll check for a medium. We don't have much of anything on this map. So we're probably not going to be killing another headsman. 'Cause I'm not going to bother throwing a small at him like 30 times. We'll try and get some spewer kills then. This won't take long, thankfully. Do not up the ante. Yeah. I think technically fan's a medium. I could be wrong on that. It could give us a few hits. That tape in the cart will give us like 3 hits. We might try for a kill on headsman again. I'd really like to get more than 9,000 out of this. 9,000 is such nothing. We can't even afford a hammer if we get one in the store if that happens. That's why I want 12k so much, so frequently. Guess we'll go for both spewer kills. Fan simulator's relaxing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You know what? Use my brain. I wanted him to get on me. Why? What just happened and what? What? Did they both despawn? Guess it's back to fan simulator. I wanted him to jump on my face. Oh, there he is. But you're... The fan going again. I want to use him to try and kill headsman. So he didn't despawn. Headsman can despawn if he gets stuck. Or some other weird mechanic. So the other guy didn't despawn, he just left somewhere far. He just like ran away. But headsman just despawns if he gets stuck sometimes. And I guess the game can... I don't know how he got... I don't even know. I didn't see it. Whatever happened, he got stuck somehow. And the game decided that he had to go. We'll keep Spewer here. Why? Don't destroy my fan. I didn't uncrouch in time. He faked me out. Am I crazy? I swear he got back up. I swear he got back up. Alright. It's fine. Calm, cool, collected. Relaxed. Did they change the game mechanics? You might think so from this. I don't know. I've had a bug. It was very rare, but I had a bug where the headsman was stuck sideways. So he wasn't floating above the ground. He was sideways skidding along the ground instead. And it only happened a couple times. But it might be related to like where he is. I don't know. I don't have anything to say on that one. I'll have to rewatch the clips to see what even happened, because I didn't catch it. It happened too fast. He's just special. He sure is. 10.9k roll, by the way. On Academy, saddle in. Whatever spawn will come out of there eventually. I just hear trudge. I might be crazy. He got up somehow, came to do under attack again. That was the fastest under attack he's ever done then, because also why would he have gone under a second time? Because he wouldn't have seen me from under there. I'll check up top real quick. Stupid cart. That was also a case where not being able to sprint out of crouch was detrimental because I couldn't, my brain just wasn't working properly. I couldn't uncrouch in time and then get up and then crouch again. A plate is all you have up here? I do wonder if they'll change that in the next update, in the first update. What you got? Ah, my favorite room. Do I have a single medium? I feel like I haven't seen much. I must have missed all the loot. Clowns hate orb only runs? I love clowns. They have ended a couple runs though, but yeah, I wish I could have A, I wish I had a clown to fight, and B, I wish I had a clown doll to use. Am I insane? Where's all the money? I just feel like I haven't found much of anything of value in this. A vase? Hmm. AI at its finest. We love R.E.P.O AI. Go ahead. This is probably a reset because there's just like there's nothing to use. 10.9k roll on Academy. So much waiting around in the first place. Alright. Come take me. Wherever you're at. I embrace my sweet death. You're not sweet death. You're sweet death. Another academy? You hate me. The physics changed. Just a stealth update. It's possible they changed some of the physics in the update. I mean, I don't know how much they want to change. We think we have a pretty good idea of everything that's coming because they've talked a lot about it, but there's probably some stuff that's being held back. The door is open. What do you got for me? Trudge. Interesting, interesting. Don't tell me. Oh, there's no peeper. Strange. Oh, it's gnomes. That's fun. Oh, really? Just... You know what? Just take me, actually. That's better. This is not a good one. We're not doing this one. You hope they remove the vase? In normal runs, it's fine. The vase is chill. You can rotate it in with no strength. You can lift it with one. It's worth a decent amount of money. It's okay. It's just that for this challenge, it takes up valuable spots. There aren't that many... It's like the only generic breakable, like a fragile medium. And so it just soaks up a lot of spawns that you'd rather have something else on. 12k? We'll have a lot of stuff at least. You're worthless. You're worthless. You can be. Spewers. Sound of it? You love to see it. Take a look over here. There's nothing else. I kind of want to save him just in case I need to use him to kill something. I hate you. Get on my head. You and me, buddy. We're going for it. Whatever's in our way. It's Reaper. Spit on him. Spit. Spit on him. Now's your time. And he's... Nice. It's gotta be close to death. Just a few more. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll never escape. Good job. Fantastic. I want to get my kill before he despawns. There's gotta be a valuable that's not delicate in here, right? 2.9. $6.4. Fair enough. So, I think we have to wait again, because I don't see anything to spawn with. No fan, no guitar. Do a check just to make sure, but that's kind of the boat we're in, I believe. Have you beat level 4 yet? No, I died on my last run. It was a pretty silly death. I was not being as careful as I should have. I knew I was in one-shot range, and it wasn't really a seed worth going for anyway at the end of the stream. I think level 5 and above is playable because of more enemies. Level 5 is just as bad as level 4 because you don't get more enemies. It's just more of the same, so it's just as bad. Level 6 gets a little better, but you still have rolls that are impossible. And levels 7 through 10, I'm not sure. I have heard from Chlorophyte, speedrunner, that levels 6 through 10 have the same values. But I'm not sure if they have the same distribution or, like, chance of rolling. My confirmation bias says that higher levels give higher values more often, because I feel like I don't see low rolls at the same level as level 6 low rolls higher up. So it's possible that levels 7, 8, 9, 10 get a little bit harder each time because of the rolls getting higher and higher, but I'll have to test that out myself. I haven't done enough testing to know if that's the case. A shame. Vase took up our money. Vase and a bunch of fragiles. Would have been a pretty good level 1 normally. I'd be quite happy with this. Propane tank. Maybe it'll do something. Oh, it explodes. I didn't think about that. It just spawns them faster, I'll take. I don't think it does, but at this point, give me anything you got. So anyways, yeah, Duong, I don't think it's, I mean, it's a little more playable. Level 6 is where you'll have, like, your better margins. But it also gets harder. You will not have as much money in this run as you will normal runs. By far, you'll be missing a lot of money, which means you'll be missing a lot of upgrades and items. And some items aren't even worth grabbing, really. Like, Feather's pretty useless. Roll Drone's probably pretty bad compared to what else you could be buying. Levels 4 and 5, you're kind of capped at around 40,000. Where you could be getting, you know, 60, 80, 100,000 normally. It's a lot of money to miss out on. Level 6, your money doubles, so you cap out around 70. What is it? 78,000 to 80,000? You're just doubling your average and your max. Well, while I wait, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, because nothing else really going on. 1 second. Man, that ice cream sounds good. If staying longer makes the spawner faster, I wonder if a mod that speeds the game for you would be considered cheating by you. I don't really want to use mods. As awful as this can be, I kind of value the experience of just playing with the RNG you get. Part of the reason I like the way it is because of just like making the most of what you have and using mods that can speed things up or reduce enemy timers or give you spawners or, you know, uncap orbs. It sort of takes away from that. So it is painful and it is boring, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending that, but this is the authentic experience for me. And it's really only it's the worst in the first couple levels. At least this aspect of it is. The resets are bad for level 4 and beyond, but the actual waiting is bad, levels 1 and 2. Four random topics? I couldn't even right now. I'm thinking about ice cream. I'm thinking about getting a shower. I feel sweaty. I'm thinking about this Reaper spawning in. And I'm thinking about the next thing I want to do after. Probably tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I might be going out of town tomorrow. I haven't checked that. Or you should have. Make sure. I might be going out. Oh, it's gonna suck. Mods really haven't gripped me yet in this game. There are some cool things, don't get me wrong, but part of the problem is that they don't really like augment the experience, if that makes sense. It's a similar issue that Lethal Company had with its mods, at least as far as like interiors and exteriors go. Because a lot of times early on, Lethal Company had a ton of exterior stuff, but not a lot of interior stuff. So you'd have these cool outside worlds. They were generally just unbalanced or kind of unfun to run around on because they were so long. The distances between ship and entrance or exit. And then on the other hand, you're still playing the same facility and manner. So it's like, you know, it's cool, but at the same time. And then interiors did get added over time as mod creators got better and like more time went on. And they are cool, but it's just kind of hard to get excited about stuff that's not like base game. It's sort of always been that way about mods. As cool as they are, Skyrim's the same way. Skyrim has so many cool mods that like, completely rework the skill tree, completely rework leveling or resting or door randomizers or like so many cool things, and it's just like it's not base game, so I'm kind of out of it. They'll be coming soon for sure. Trust. I guess best case scenario for the run, you get Janik or Manor level 1, and then the other level 2 into an Academy level 3 with an animal box. And that's like your ideal rotation. Or you just flip-flop between Janik and Manor a bunch, but I don't really want to play on Manor too much. Mobile editing software is so... it's really jank to me. Just the idea of editing on mobile is also rather strange, but you know, make do with what you have and what you want. I tried putting mods on Skyrim, and I played for like a few hours, and then I just kind of stopped. I didn't have the same dedication or interest in it as like even another playthrough, and it's hard to say why. Oh, Spewer's back, so Reaper should be back too. Somewhere. Nice. I'd like to get the guy on my head. I guess he can't get on me for some reason. He made no noise. I'm so sad. I won't be enough to kill him now. I didn't... I'm stuck on the chair? I'm so sad. This thing's pretty durable though, I'll give it that. Now you get on my face. Might be cooked, I might be cooked. It's just such a frustrating loss of health. It's just more money that I won't have. You're still alive? Incredible. That's better. Should have been paying more attention. I know that chairs can get kind of get you stuck like that. Oh, he's running away. Hold on. You can get stuck like that on chairs, but I just didn't think it would happen. Nice that he chose this room. And we're not gonna wait. No, we're not gonna wait for a third spawn. 2.3k. Love my life. 5.6 thousand? Took more hits than it should. Damage calculations, man. I don't know. I've always heard that damage is the same no matter how fast you're swinging, but I am beginning to believe that is not the case. I've always heard that you have to, swing slower to conserve durability on the item, but that ain't doing jack for me right now. No health upgrade, by the way. 8k, 8k, 6k. I do want one range. Anything of importance? Landmine's nice. You jerk. Nope, not gonna buy that. Can't buy anything else. I could buy grenade. Do I want to save 2k? I think I'll just save 2k. Manner. Give me a ×3 roll. Hit me with it right now. Triple animal, triple chef would be awesome. I'll take a huntsman as well. Huntsman would be good. The 9.3 roll. I love to see it. We'll leave you be. That's enough smalls for now. You predict robe? I hope not, because I don't have a medium to use yet. Clown could be good. We're one shot from Clown, but Doll for spawning is okay. Peeper is very depressing. Clown, we're rolling. But I can't fight him in there because I have So, no money from Peeper, essentially. We're not going to be able to kill Peeper. That means we need below average luck to beat this from all 3 orbs from Clown. Actually, I kind of want to fight him in the kitchen. There we go. Wow, 6,000. Okay. I need a little better than that. A little better than that. We need 18.6 out of 3 orbs, so we need a 6.2 to 3 average, because we have 0.324, not 0.3 exactly, but that is not good. I'll be really sad if we soft lock on this level. I will put this back and then use doll to spawn. I do want more balls. Balls are very durable. They're one of the more durable items, I think, in the game. At least among smalls. They're my favorite for fighting, for sure. Say your prayers for the soft lock, because we're already down the hole. Every deficit just means we need a better roll next time. A TV. I do have... Oh, I only have 1 strength, though. Might not be enough for 1 strength. No, it's not bad with 1 strength. It's... Well, actually, it's not great, either. It's probably usable for fighting. We'll make do. And I'll place you in here. I still want you to be accessible. He beams an orb by accident, you reset. Well, the good news is the only orb he could beam is his own. And I'm not going to spawn him fast enough for that to be an issue. All I've got is him and Peeper, and I can't really kill Peeper. You can't scroll go items into him. I don't have a gun, and landmine is not going to work. It's like one of the few fringe cases where having that grenade would have been important. Because grenade would have allowed me to kill him. Another day, another reset. Hell, oh, hey, Elegant Ally. I didn't see you for a second. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're kind of in it. We've had some rough spots. Lost a really good, our first one was pretty good with day 1 triple animal, and then day 2 was, level 2 was triple upscreen, but we just died to some cheese. You can rewind and check that out if you'd like. Newborn simulator. Yeah. I didn't even see him. I was so distracted. My TV. Please, TV? Can you... TV with 1 strength is not the way to go. We'll give it one more attempt. About an hour 40 in. I'd like to be done. Like 2:30-ish or 2 hours for the night. Put me at about 10:30 p.m. More like 11 because I started at 9. 8.7. Should have abandoned the TV sooner. I should have just let it go and gone back to using smalls. Killed you with the TV. Oh, you're fun. Which also means that other enemies should also already be active. Not sure what it is. Oh, he disappeared. I would have tried to kill him if I could. Worship's Huntsman when I don't have any range. It's kind of obnoxious. I'm gonna try and bait him with this corner. So hard. He was not doing anything that time. That's not gonna work. Got him. Oh, come on, man. Spinning him like a madman. 7.3 now we're talking. He can do that. I was kind of hoping that the angle was a little better. If he's close enough to the wall, he will shoot through it. Well, hope I have a music box or otherwise. Oh, there's a clown. That's nice. Rafer doll or box? Oh, hey, Jamie. We have to clear extraction by using money from orbs. So essentially we have to kill monsters to make extraction. Oh, well, come on in. No, he despawned. Not despawned, but he left for a second. Gotta find him again. Money bags from orbs count. If it's leftover orb money, then we're chilling. Probably not going to use all these, but I'll take them for the time being. I didn't see a music box. Maybe in back here. You rewinded and you ended up dying again. Yeah. Up screams are pretty funny. They're funny guys. Don't know how you got down there. You're damaged though, so I'm gonna put you down. I need a full item if I'm gonna try and kill Shadow Child with it. And I would like the money from Shadow Child. He likely despawned completely, because that was like his third appearance or something like that. 2 clowns in like the level where I don't need clowns. You do help guarantee a kill against Shadow Child at least. You can barely get a clown on other levels. Well, we're waiting. It's either the run that will continue tomorrow. You're someone you would watch play a fishing game. I do have web fishing. I haven't played it much, but I own it and maybe I'll play it eventually. Just too much stuff going on. I have Oblivion footage, like 2 hours to cut down. I have to finish Lone Star, playthrough for Lone Star. I've just got tons of stuff. Part of it's about finding motivation to do things. If Oblivion or Expedition 33 took off in views, I would probably lean heavily or more heavily into those. When YouTube and my interests intersect is kind of like the best situation. That's why I was very happy that it did when R.E.P.O first came out. And over time my interest has kind of waned. But I do still enjoy it to some extent. Lone Star is kind of that way. I could see myself playing Lone Star for a long time. I really enjoy Lone Star. I'm hoping that they'll add a lot more content, but maybe they're not. Or they could be planning DLCs instead, like big updates. STS had big updates where it added a new character, and that was like an entire new set of cards and a handful of relics. So I'm curious to see where they go with it. RPG deck building card games? I have not. It sounds like a very strange genre though, but I feel like I've heard of a game that came out that was like sort of like that. Uh, RPG deck building card games. I've only played, as far as card games go, I've only really played STS and Hearthstone. No, like real RPGs. Oh, Balatro. Yeah, I've played Balatro. I haven't played Inscription. I like Balatro, but I haven't really, I've sort of moved on. I've talked about before how a lot of my interest in roguelikes comes from the unknown, and then once I've kind of seen every relic or seen every joker, I don't have as much drive to actually like combine them. If I can envision how it would play out, I'm not interested in actually like experiencing it for myself. Child, you're back. I shall smack you. It's better. 2.2. Beautiful genre, it will suit you. Yeah, Balatro was really fun. When it first came out, I mean, I remember watching NL play, Northern Line play Balatro. Well, that's some of my favorite content that he put out. I was sad that he discontinued Lone Star, at least for like streaming and YouTube. He said that it was a game better suited like on your own, and I get that for sure. Lone Star lacks the same visual stimulus and marketability that games like STS and Balatro have. But yeah, like I've stopped partway through a lot of roguelikes, from Slay the Spire to Balatro to what else have I played that I stopped partway through? Sentry's a weird one. Sentry is an indie. It's like an entry. It's an indie roguelike-esque tower defense game, like FPS tower defense game. You defend your ship, sections of it, from attacks as you traverse like a small map. I'm not sure I'd recommend it. I bought it back when it was on sale, and it was kind of interesting. Let's look at the updates though. Chloe's laying on my foot. Ah, good old Chloe. You should be coming back sometime soon. I'd like him to come down from this side, but we'll see. I don't plan to stay for a second set of kills, or a second Shadow Child kill. It's not going to be worth it. I have a guaranteed 12k, so if I do get Hammer, I can buy it. And Hammer's probably a better choice to invest in than upgrades. At least for now, when Trudge is a big issue. Perfection. I spun myself so hard. How did he get up after the... What did he... He took the damage, though. He's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. I need to just let him reset. I call bogus, man. He took the damage. How did he get back up? It's kind of awkward because this table makes it just like a little jank to try and pull off. What the f... Jesus. Let him reset. There's no rush. I don't know why he just like magically spun out like that. He's actually going crazy. He didn't... My jump did not work. Okay, we're going for this corner instead. He does not care. He's too far away. Clown, you're gonna carry. I put in so much effort. He still didn't hear it. That should have got his attention. Clown's a slam dunk. Easy. Alright, let's go grab our card. Telling you that you're gonna find an Easter egg with your name from the saying April Fool. I don't know. They might not even know my channel exists. Who's to say? Alright, how much? 5.9? We're still sad. We are still just absolutely... There has to be... I just feel like the distribution of values is not equal. There has to be a higher weighting for lower value rolls. Oh, the devs? The devs saying April Fools? Yeah. Maybe. You bet they know? Perhaps. Alright, what do we got? I'd love a hammer. There's no hammer. I would have seen it already. Wow. Just a bunch of garbage. Let's just go up here. I'm telling you already, we're gonna get a trudge level 2. And I'm gonna have to reset it. So jank. Fine. Oh, I touched the grenade and it messed it up. My lineup, my perfect... Where'd it go? Oh, it must have... It somehow exploded and blasted itself. All in the same go. Oh, there's no duct tape, just a regular grenade. I don't think we're gonna buy it, but I'll bring it down. I do want a range. 5k range is pretty nice. Is this a new run? Unfortunately low. Unfortunately. My own foolishness cost last run. 8k strength blows. Do I get a bunch of consumables? Or do I invest in myself? Is there a world in which the health is a better play? Yes, but I'm very sad about it. Oh, I'm just 1k off. We'll go for the safer choice. I don't like fighting with 0 strength. Just not as many objects you can pick up comfortably. Please don't be Academy level 2. Give me mechanic. Please mechanic, please mechanic. Oh, there's a chance that we can actually get through this in less than 30 minutes. We have hope again. 8.3k roll is fine. Check our dead end real quick. You're good. 1 strength would have been very nice for you, but so be it. Oh, we have a saw for spawning. That's really good. And there's a pretty good room to spawn stuff in, too. I like the idea of being above 1 shot. But if I do get hit and lose 100 HP, I'll have to make it back at some point. So it's just more money down the drain. What do I want to see here is the question. I guess another huntsman wouldn't be bad. Duck. And robe. Jesus! That scared me a lot. I should have known better too. I should have realized. Where's the rope to go though? It's not the end of the world if I miss this first spawn, because I have saw. I am slightly concerned because I might not have a bathroom. It's not in there. Oops. Sorry. And I have the other thing as well. Up there, I just saw it. There you are. How did you not get hit? Well, speaking of health, this is a bathroom at least. I don't really like the idea of doing this when I have to turn my back to the robed, wherever it might be. It's probably smarter to go for duck first instead of robed. I think he's still around. I have more mediums than I realized, so we're in fine shape. I'm gonna assume he despawned. I'll just go use Saw. Always a chance for bombing. Yeah. I'm gonna set up. It's a smart thing to do. I'm gonna drop Orb off. I'm gonna grab my mediums and consolidate them. Then I'll go for robed. We'll come back first before duck. I wonder if the box is too tall for robed to hit you from. Because robed is tall. I wouldn't be like that confident about it. But I might give it a shot. I love how shamelessly it loops. How is duck back first? Who summoned you? Probed is probably back, just not around. And that kind of sucks. Stuck in the chair, man. Perfect. I just wanted to follow me, man. Where are you all wedged? $5.9. I would have liked to complete. Well, I'll complete it with this orb. It's fine. $2.7 at least. I don't mind keeping the money bag inside for now. I just want to get the spawns killed and taken care of. And you need to get out so you're not stuck in there. But you're a lot heavier. How are you taking so much damage? I'd like you to be over there too. Did he kick the saw? He did. Sound wakes you up every night? Or every Sunday? I did block my vision of the door. Might not be the most strategic thing I could have done. Lesson learned for next time. Oops, I jerked my mouse and smacked the saw. If I can get another double on duck and roped with the grenade, I probably will. Any second now. It is a secluded room, so the sound radius might not be big enough to capture their attention. They should be spawned in by now. Duck found his way over. Same situation as last time. I like how tight that hallway is. Connection room. What a jerk. What's in this room, by the way? I still haven't checked a handful of rooms. Are you kidding me? Okay. Following. Just so slow to lift and hit. Feels bad. Alright. 7.2, that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic roll. I did use both grenades. I hadn't planned on using both, but... so be it. We'll drop these off at the other extractor. They're important enough to me. Do I complete it now? Do I really want the extra 6,000? In my heart of hearts, I know I do. It's not that long. I have the saw to spawn. I can do it. I'll be fine. Hammer needed now? I really want the hammer. This might seem greedy, and I get that, but that extra 6,000 can matter. I have mediums for it. If I had one strength, I'd be far more confident in it, just because it's so slow to hit things. Oh, check. You're my best bet. I might use you at first to just knock down, and then I'll switch to you. The duck has run its course, so that might be an issue. Fighting robed and having duck at the same time kind of sucks, as we've seen. And I think the saw is a medium itself. Okay, it's probably enough then. Let's try and drag him back. Come on. Good. Start heavy. You didn't follow? Why not? He was following. Great joy out of killing the duck? Yes. You sound more sick than normal? I'm doing alright. I thought I was getting sick a few days ago, but I guess I've managed. My voice might be more hoarse. I have had some sinus stuff going on. Weather's kind of going crazy. I hate some of these. Always, because I just don't know. Maybe I just kill Duck real quick to get him out of the way. And pray that I don't get snuck up on. Okay. Come on. Come on. So worried about that, man. I just didn't get the impact, and I couldn't run. If I had tried sliding, maybe I could have managed or tumbled. Yeah. So close. It was greed, but it was a worthwhile greed. I think some investment early on is valuable. But I'll probably call it there for the stream, about 2.5 hours in. I got some stuff to do. Thank you everyone for dropping by. I appreciate it. I will, similar to last time, I will try to record the first couple levels off stream, so I'll just record them, and that way when we jump into stream next time, I will be starting like level 3 or 4. So that should be a much more enjoyable experience, because we've seen the first few levels a bunch of times by now. Thank you, Annotation. I thank everyone for dropping by, though. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Teapot, too. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I will try to have a run ready for next stream, so we can jump right into the grind of level 4. And it's just a matter of not being stupid, really. If I had one strength, maybe. Think about it, though. Thanks, Yusef. Thank you, everyone. Y'all enjoy your nights if it is late for you like it is for me. It is at 11:30 p.m. Man. Alright, anyways. Bye-bye.